got your handout is in your folder. And did you hit play?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I did hit play, thank you, Ron. God bless you, you know exactly how I am with technology. Okay, well, I'm been asked to talk about ULAW, and we actually have some pretty exciting things that are going to be happening with ULAW. And the main thing when I start talking about ULAW that everybody asks me is, well, what exactly is ULAW? And so we should probably start there. When I earned my trip to Hawaii last year, it was totally the Lord's thing, the Lord's timing. I was able to actually meet Dave Braun and Troy Almadal, I think is how you say it. And I really bonded, I felt like, with Dave just because I could correlate to his story a lot better than Troy's. He's the guru, so he seems to always have it all together, and by all intents and purposes, he sure does. He's been debt-free since he was 40 and just, really lived an amazing life. Dave, on the other hand, had it all at one time and lost it all, and has been able, with the Lord's blessing and guidance, to be able to get it back. And so the book that I brought today is called ULAW, Finding Balance in an Unbalanced World. And kind of felt a little hypocritical about talking about balance, but I feel like, I have balance for me, I guess. Probably most people would not think my life is balanced, but it works for me. So the book and everything that Dave and Troy teach is based off of finding balance in 7 areas of your life. And so I actually marked the place in the book. We're going to talk about those 7 areas. And they're good areas. I mean, it's definitely something that if you're off balance, and I'll share with you what I told Dave and Troy in Hawaii. Because as you read the book, you rate yourself on the 7 F's. And so I'm going to read the 7 F's to you, and they are fitness, finance, family, field, which is your career, faith, friends, and fun. Well, I can tell you that fun is definitely not my category. There could be a negative on the fun category. I would score negative every time. I really don't know how to have fun. It's just not my gift. And so that's definitely an area that I need to work on. So I'm going to read you a little bit, and this is Dave and Troy's explanation of their 7 F's. So you can just kind of wrap your mind around that. ULAW Fitness is everything health and wellness in your life. However, we are primarily referring to how you use your body and what you put into your body. Number 2, ULAW Finance is in regards to your personal finances. Number 3, ULAW Family is all things family. Single, committed, married, divorced, kids, stepkids, extended family, all belong here. ULAW Field is your career, your profession. Stay-at-home parents, this includes you. We feel being a stay-at-home parent is very ULAW. ULAW Faith is based on gratitude and humility and an understanding of our greater purpose in the world. ULAW Friends is everything social. And ULAW Fun explores your personal passion in life. Well, okay, see, in that definition, I think I'm very fun. I have lots of passions, but I think for most people that would not be fun. And the really neat thing about the ULAW and the ULAW life is that we all, I think, struggle in those areas. We all have areas that we're really dominant in, that those are our strengths, and then we have those areas that we're weak in. But what do we tend to do? We tend to hang out in our strengths, and we kind of kick those weaknesses under the curb. And when I went to Hawaii, it really, I was just at a very low point in my life, and I really resonated with this, and resonated with Dave's story, and resonated with the fact that I desperately needed some balance in my life. And I definitely needed to have more fun. I needed to spend maybe a lot less time working and a little more time with my family.
We all feel that way.
But I also know that the Lord brought me through that. He has used Young Living to bless me tremendously, and I am now getting to a point where I'm going to be able to have more time with my family and not have to work so hard. I'm sorry. I know I'm tired. I worked all night, so that's my excuse, okay? But the really neat thing about all of this is that Young Living partnered with ULAW. And so they've actually created amazing oils that go with them. And I will tell you guys, in your little sheet, there's the 7 oils. And I I'm telling you, when I smelled the fun, I almost cried because it really smells fun. And Rhonda said it really does. Like, and I could, you know, they say when you really need an oil, you either really love it or you're really repelled by it. Like, I wanted to take that bottle of fun home. I love the smell of fun. And Rhonda has the oils up here. She has said after class you can smell them. You cannot, because right now these kids are out of stock. But the Oola is amazing. This book is so simple and so easy to read, and will just bless you tremendously. I don't think it was an accident, me going to Hawaii, or being able to meet Dave and Troy. And I'm really connected with Dave, I know, for a reason. And I feel like that friendship is what is setting the stage for something really beautiful and awesome that's coming here to Oklahoma City. Guys, they are sought after all over the world, and I don't know that they would have come had they not met some of us in person out there. And so January 17th, please save the date on your calendar. It's going to be an all-day event. It's going to be amazing. We have so many wonderful things planned. It's totally a blessing. If you're asking me if this is going to be a get-rich, sign up a bunch of people event, absolutely not. That's not my heart. But it is going to be about community, and it is going to be about all of us learning how to juggle life and motherhood, and just everything life throws at you. This event is just, it's a big passion of my heart, because I was really out of balance for a long, long time. And I'm gaining ground every single day. I'm getting better. I'm making myself have fun. CrossFit may not be fun to you, but it's fun to me, and I'm making myself go, even if it's an hour a day. I'm going to do something for myself. I want to end with, I just want you to see the kind of people that these guys are, because sometimes, everybody's a self-help guru, or, everybody's out to sell books to tell you how to live your life and be a better person. But I want you to hear their heart, because, man, they're some pretty amazing guys. This is from Troy, the Oola Guru. Pursue Oola to meet happy. I see people pursuing happiness around me all the time. They're laughing at the bar and smiling with shopping bags as they exit the store. Every commercial is trying to convince me that if I buy this, or that I will be happy, or if not happy, I will be sexy, and that will make me happy. As cool, yeah, they're pretty cool guys. As cool as happy feels, happiness to me seems transient and superficial. We are led to believe that it is possible to maintain a constant level of happiness. If you believe this to be true, that every Christmas is a Norman Rockwell moment, and every day of marriage is awesome, and that raising kids comes without challenges, and that every year will be financially better than the year previous, you are setting yourself up for a lifetime of perpetual disappointment. That is why I do not pursue happiness. I pursue Oola. The funny thing is, I meet happy routinely on my pursuit of Oola. Happiness is a pleasant and frequent side effect in the pursuit of the Oola life. Oola is not a quick hit energy drink, shot of happy that quickly fades when the buzz wears off or the bill arrives. Oola is deeper than happiness, more fulfilling. Ironically, in my personal journey, I never sought to be happy. It is not that I didn't want to be happy. Who doesn't want to be happy? It is just that happiness wasn't my primary goal. When I was pushing hard to pay off serious debts, happiness was not my goal. My goal was to be debt-free, not be happy. When I completed my Ironman, I did not do this to be happy. I did this to be fit. When I traveled the world, I didn't do so in search of happiness. I did so to seek out cultures and experiences to learn from. If my sole goal was to be happy, I would not have my current Oola life. I would have quit paying off debt at the first unexpected bill. I would have bailed on my marriage at the first fight. I would have resigned from my job at my first failure. I would have abandoned my love of travel at my first canceled flight. I have to tell you all, I never flew before. It's certainly not that long to Hawaii. And I was terrified to fly to Hawaii, and now I want to get my pilot's license. Like, I love the adrenaline rush. That's fun to me. I would have quit pursuing my faith at my first question. Don't pursue happiness, pursue Oola. Embrace and learn from all your life experiences. I promise you this. If you commit to pursuing ULAW, you will meet happy many, many times along the way. That's from Troy, that, you guys are going to get the opportunity to meet, see, and hopefully talk to on January 17th. So please mark that day on your calendar. The ULA 7 are currently still out of stock, but when they come back in, they will count towards PV as well. I think it's gonna be half, but, it will be part of the kit that we can order and count on PV for our orders. So, yeah.
If you're gonna have any points.
I don't know that. I just know that it will give us some PV points for it.
Does the name have any meaning to it?
The state of awesomeness. The state of awesomeness.
Oh, so where they made that.
Yeah, it's short for Oolah Moolah. So, yeah.
So they partnered with them for what?
I don't know what.
To help us just have a more, I wouldn't say necessarily a partnership. I mean, they have come to a lot of our Young Living events as motivational speakers. Their philosophy of life very much correlates with Gary and Mary's philosophy of life. Gary and Mary are who read the book and called them and asked them to come speak. They're not brothers. I always said they're brothers. They act like brothers. They've been best friends throughout their whole entire life, but that's their partners, and then they just love what Young Living stands for, and that's why they have such a great relationship.
Just totally random question. What do the numbers stand for on the, underneath the oil on the little pass out form?
The number of essential oils that are in it.
Oh, so this is, like, what's on here isn't a complete list.
Well, some of those are actually a blend.
Blend.
So like gathering and clarity and humility are blends. So if you added what all's inside of those, you would get that number. I had the same question, so I put it on our Facebook.
And where's the event gonna be?
The event,
This,
well, we're pretty sure it's gonna be at the Renaissance Center downtown Oklahoma City. That's the only minor little hitch right now, but we're working on